Alright, so this is the intro, this is the title card, yada yada yada, you know how this goes. It's another ABCs of LGBT video Oops edition, where guests cover mistakes I made or interpretations I left out in previous ABCs videos. A couple days ago we did part 1 with Aiceland, and now we're on to part 2 with Kai. Kai, bring on your first critique.
Critique is something that I personally learned recently, and I had no idea that there was a difference. But apparently, there's a difference between gender dysphoria and body dysphoria. I personally thought they were the same. Gender dysphoria is that feeling of uncomfortableness and possibly depression you get when someone misgenders you, or towards your body and, you know, not feeling like your body fits who you are in your mind and how you present. What I learned though is that gender dysphoria refers to a feeling of being uncomfortable with your gender, and body dysphoria is the feelings that you get feeling uncomfortable with your body that normally relate to gender, but it's kind of separate and it's a little hard to explain. They're very close because they are very similar. But for example, if I have gender dysphoria, if someone calls me she, I would get, you know, dysphoric. That's not necessarily about my body, although it relates to the fact that I am insecure about my body. So yeah, they're apparently different because body dysphoria can be for someone who is a transgender as well and has other body dysphoria. And I thought it was interesting. They're kind of together, but kind of not.
That makes sense. So gender dysphoria and body dysphoria are different. They're often related, but don't have to be. So someone could be 100% comfortable with their body, but not their gender, and vice versa. Interesting. Anything else?
Another topic I wanted to expand on was kind of brushed over within one of the episodes, and it was the definition of MTM and FTF. As it was explained, an MTM person or an FTF person is someone who identifies as a male to male or a female to female. Gender and their biological sex didn't match up. However, they never felt like they identified with the gender assigned to them at birth because of their biological sex. So therefore, they do not identify with transgender. They just identify as saying that they were, you know, male all along and just transitioned to male again. I noticed a lot in the community that transgender people seem to be really discriminatory against MTM and FTF people because they're not identifying as trans, therefore not helping out the community, you know, by identifying as such. And in a way, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I do believe that everyone should be able to do what they want. One big thing in the media was Aiden Dowling, who is now the transgender male. He was on Ellen, he's a bodybuilder. He originally identified as MTM, but only recently made the switch from MTM to FTM. So he decided that he wanted to identify as transgender and that there was power in that label. So that was a big deal, I think, for the transgender community, and also just to show cis people that transgender people can change, and people in general can just change their label and they can be fluid with it and they can do as they please. That was my piece on the series. I think the series is great. It definitely educates people a lot. Alright, bye!
Thank you, Kai, for the extra clarification. If you would like to be featured as a guest in a future ABCs of LGBT video Oops edition, all you have to do is email this email below with an HD video of your critiques. That's about all I have for you guys, but before I go, I want to remind you that there's a super cute Grace and Ashley 1-year anniversary video coming up right around the corner, so stay tuned. Also, Grace Lee has a daily vlogging channel and a P.O. box, so if you want to hang out with us in those spaces, you can. Subscribe or send a letter. Call to action. Okay, bye! Follow me on Twitter!
I've been asked on behalf of Ashley to have you subscribe and like. Pretty please for me. Like for me, please like for me. Pretty please for me, I'll give you fake money.
Also, can we just talk about the fact that I was super excited about this? So I made all these little notes and I tried to make cute little letters and I was writing down all the definitions. Okay, that's it, bye.